Good evening, basketball fans. Welcome here to the 47th annual B.I.T. tournament. Jay, can you believe this is year number 47 for this tournament?
Oh, and Danny, this is one of the best tournaments in Southern Illinois every year.
You know, the last 10 years or so, it's went through a little bit of shuffle of some teams leaving. Oakville went and started their own tournament. Now Carlisle's left to go there. And, you know, you can't blame teams for that. Andy Palmer said, you know, they're pretty good. Oakville comes and plays in a tournament they have, and he said they were kind of wanting us to return the favor. And it's 20 minutes for our fans. And he said, you know, it's a trek down here, and it seems like the weather's bad a lot of times. Last year they went home in a pretty dangerous situation. And so, you know, you can't blame teams. Vandalia is excited to take up the slot. They pick up a win here earlier tonight, 82-57 over Meridian. So They start off their BIT 10-year pretty good.
Yeah, they jumped right on top of Meridian, Danny. They jumped out, I believe, as a 13-0 lead to start the game. So they, Meridian fell behind early, and at halftime, Meridian was only down 13. So they played with them evenly the rest of the half, and then never could, climb out of that hole there in the second half.
You know, sometimes you spend a lot of energy to try to get caught up, and you can never pass a team. So, you know, Pinckneyville Panthers come in here. They're probably the heavy favorite. Benton Rangers look like they could be their challenge, but on a given night, you never know. I've seen some teams come in here before. It was 4 or 5 years ago. The Foxes come in here. Pinckneyville had a good team on Saturday afternoon, and the Foxes almost got them. Really should have got them.
Single-digit ball game. I remember that a few years ago.
And there wasn't nobody in the gym thought that would happen, I can guarantee you. So,
and you know, Danny, if you look back at this tournament over the years, a team that does well here
usually makes a pretty good postseason run.
And even a team that doesn't do well.
Well, the team that's always talked about is the 91 Foxes. They come in here and they went 0-5 at the BIT and finished third in state. So you just never know. It's a great atmosphere for basketball here at Rich Herron Alumni Court.
Yeah.
It'll be a nice week of basketball. Be some good basketball games here.
Yeah, I was talking with Brian Lahr a little bit ago, Danny, and he mentioned to me, he said, it's amazing how, he said, even if we only win 2 ball games this week or 3, he said how much this tournament gets us ready for the rest of the year.
You know, when you take a team like Sesser, they're in 1A, and to come in here and play this 2A talent, it just makes them a lot more ready for postseason play.
Yeah, and the Sesser right now, they're one of the better 1A teams that nobody is talking about. Everybody's talking about Goreville, Oakville, Woodlawn. And, Sesser year in and year out, they're right up there. And, they're I think, right beneath those 3 teams. But, don't be surprised if they come out with a big win.
On a given night, they can steal one from you. I'll let you bring out the starting lineups here tonight. You want to highlight them?
I got it, Danny. Let's see here.
Sesser-Valier will be the visitors. I need to get the scoreboard ready. Sorry about that, folks.
Yeah. Number 20, Garrett Gunner. I mean, this is probably about 6 years in a row now they've had a gunner out there. Number 22, Logan Kirk. Number 24, Peyton Bates. He's a senior. Number 33, Riker Kozlowski. And then number 35, Tanner Eubanks. A lot of common Sesser names with a Gunner and Eubanks and Kirk on there.
We're a little bit behind, folks. We had another announcer here at our table when we got here. This is the only place we can go because it's the only place they got me a hardwire run. So, anyway.
Sesser's cheerleaders out there performing their opening cheer. Then the Pinckneyville Panthers come in as Danny said earlier, probably the favorite for the tournament. Number 10, Ben Restoff. Number 12, Dawson Yates. Number 20, Grant Tanner at 6'4". Number 23, Dre Scott. And number 40 is Devin Kitchen.
All right. Sesser comes in 9-6. I didn't get a chance to talk with Bob Wagner and find out what they are. Their only loss has been to Chicago
and
Nashville.
Yeah, they went over to Nashville, I believe, and
Nashville got them.
Yep.
53-38.
Now, Danny, number 23, Dre Scott out there, they have him listed at 6'4", and what I didn't like about seeing that for whenever the Foxes play is the guy standing next to him out there looked just as tall.
All right. Now I think we got you fixed up where we can see what the score is. Get the game score panel up here. It'll take me a minute to get these young men recognized, and then we should be ready to rock and roll here. Tip is controlled by Sesser. With the basketball is Keselowski. He goes up top to Gunner. Knocked out of bounds. It'll be Sesser basketball.
And right out of the gate, Danny, that Pinckneyville defense.
Yeah.
In your jersey.
In your jersey. Imagine that. Set to inbound the basketball will be Peyton Bates.
It's got a little, I don't know if that's Mountain Dew or Gatorade or water on it, Danny.
We got a sticky ball right off the bat.
Yes.
May have knocked somebody's soda over down there on the floor. It went into the stands. So, anyway, we got some towel duty by the officials. Bates looking to trigger. And he comes to
Gunner.
Tanner. Shot put up by number 22 was Noah Carter. What's he doing in the game? That ain't who he. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. Heck, I'm looking at Pinckneyville's number. Sorry about that, folks. Shot put up by Kitchen is no good. Stick back's no good.
2 offensive rebounds
have a
and
jump
then a
ball.
jump ball.
I'll get on the right page here in a minute. This is my first night. Give me some slack. Yates with the basketball. He comes inbounds to Tanner. Shot by Tanner is good. Panthers get the first 2 here tonight. 2-0. Pinckneyville or Sesser now with the basketball. That is Bates. He goes up top to number 20 is Gunner. Now to 35, Eubanks. Eubanks goes down the lane, throws up a shot. It's no good. Tipped around. Kitchen with the rebound. He clears it to Yates. Panthers wanting to run quickly in the front court. Shot put up by Scott. He's going to be fouled.
Number 24, I believe.
Peyton Bates.
His first, team's first.
Going to the free throw line will be Drew Scott. Get the Panthers up there. First shot is good by Scott. 3-0, 6:53, first quarter action here. Scott got the second one. Good teams make free throws, Jay.
Oh,
This Panthers team will sit there and stroke them all night long. Sesser now with the basketball. That is Keselowski. Takes it to the hole, up and in. Riker Keselowski. Keselowski. I'll butcher that all week long.
I'm waiting for Mr. Cub, Mr. Rocket to pronounce it.
Shot there put up by Kitchens, no good. Turnover on the Panthers. Now we're going to have a travel on the Panthers back the other way. Be out of bounds to Sesser. Bates will be the trigger, Peyton Bates. Way out top he goes to Eubanks. Eubanks now to 33, Keselowski. Bates. Off the foot, ball on the floor. That was just good hustle by Pinckneyville. And a miss by Scott. That won't make Bobby Wagner happy.
No, this early in the ball game, you just want those points. And, subs coming in right now, Danny.
Yeah, that don't usually work out very well. It's all right if you make it, but you better make it. Keselowski with the basketball now. He goes down in the corner to Kirk. Back up top, they go to Eubanks. Now over to Bates. Bates with the basketball. 4-2's our score, 5:28 to play. Poked away again by the Panthers. Up top to Scott, down in the corner to Kirk for three. Or Kitchen. Devin Kitchen, pardon me, not Kirk. 7-2. And, that's pretty tough when the big guy steps out behind the arc and knocks him down.
Yeah, and that's, Sesser's got 3 turnovers already, Danny.
Almost a fourth right there. Bates now with the basketball. Back over to Keselowski. Down low to Bates. He's going to be fouled by Scott. He'll go to the line for 2. At the free throw line will be number 24, Peyton Bates. Got the first one.
Checking in for the Panthers, number 24, Hunter Riggins. And he is going in for Dre Scott. So Coach Wagner did not like that missed dunk, Danny.
They're having a little powwow about it right now over there. And I'll guarantee you who's talking and who's listening. Rebound pulled out of there by the Panthers. That's Restoff. Quickly up front court they go. Yates for 3.
Wow.
You better know where he's at all the time. Restoff steals the ball away. Knocked back out of bounds by Sesser, they say, off the foot of number 24, Hunter Riggins. 10-3. 4:33, first quarter action here. Here comes that full court press. It's relentless. Relentless pressure. Here comes the double team. They get it down low. That is Gunner. Garrett Gunner. Now to Eubanks. Over they go to Kirk. Back around to Bates. He puts one up from 15 off the iron, no good. Rebound pulled out there by number 24. That's Tanner. To Riggs. To Yates. He pulls up from 15 and knocks her down. Dawson Yates. I'm telling you, he's going to move on to the next level. I don't know where, but he'll be going somewhere to continue this sport. Bates now with the basketball. Over they go to Keselowski. Down in the corner to Eubanks, or to Kirk, pardon me, 22. Stolen away by Tanner. He bounced it on the out-of-bounds line. Good hustle, though, by the young man. Coming in.
That's a turnover with a turnover.
Coming in for Sesser is number 14, Gavin Woodland. This Pinckneyville team's got a little length to them, too.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was saying earlier, Danny. 6'4" out there, and the others look just as tall as he did.
Riggs got a hand on it. Going to have a foul on number 35. That's Eubanks.
His first, team second.
12-3, 3:20 to play. First quarter action. Yates now with the basketball. To Riggins, pardon me. Back over, shot put up by number 11 who's in the game. That's Duke Riggins. So we got a pair of Riggins on the floor, 24 and 11, both are Riggins. Bates now with the basketball. He's still on dribble, trying to make something happen. Wagner's wanting a 5 count. Now Gunner with the basketball.
Going to be a foul on number 24.
Hunter Riggins.
His first team second.
Coming back in is number 40, Devin Kitchen. Bates is going to trigger. He gets it into Woodland. Woodland's going to be fouled by Restoff.
His first team's third.
Coming in is 22, Noah Carter.
You know, this defense has just been smothering Sesser. I think they've got one quality shot off, Danny.
I don't know how many balls have been touched, hit, kicked.
Another turnover on Sesser. That's their 6th turnover. And we're just in the first quarter.
There'll be a lot of teams that Pinckneyville does that to this week. And the more they can pressure you, there's another shot in the corner by Yates. 15-3. Got a timeout. We'll take one too.
This is more than a bundle. It's more than a combo deal. It's not just stuff. This is your home, your car. And you want to give them the protection they deserve. With home and auto insurance. State Farm agents get it. It's why they're here.
Talk to State Farm agent Lynn Braden in McLeansboro today.
Back here at Rich Herron, the Panthers are showing why they are who they are. 15-3 here, 2:15, Jay.
Yeah, Danny, they've just controlled this game from the opening tip. So
Woodland now with the basketball for the Red Devils. Up in the front court he goes to Bates. Left side to Woodland. Woodland still on the dribble. Now he finds Gunner. Down the corner to Eubanks. Nice pass by Woodland. Panthers tried to double team and got caught a little bit.
Oh, yeah, that's that same dribble drive offense that the Foxes use quite a bit. So, hopefully that's something maybe Doug Miller can use Wednesday night.
Riggins now with the basketball to the other Riggins. Back up top to Yates. Over down in the corner they go to that is Duke Riggins. Across the court to Yates, to Kitchen, back to Yates. Little two-man game, give and go.
That's Yates' 10th point this opening quarter, Danny.
10 out of 17 already. Now for Sesser, that is Gunner. Kitchen on him. He comes right side to Woodland. Woodland goes up top to Eubanks. Out to Gunner. Over to Woodland. He gets baseline. Going to have a foul on number 22 for the Panthers. That's Carter, Noah Carter. Restoff back in for him.
His first team fourth.
17-5 is our score. Down in the corner to Bates. We're down to 40 seconds here in the quarter. 17-5, Panthers on top. Woodland now with the basketball on the right side. Restoff on him. Now he goes to Kieslowski.
Close to another 5-second call there, Danny. That defense just smothers you.
It's relentless. They jump and switch and stolen away by Kirk. He goes back to Kitchen, but he's going to be fouled by Kieslowski.
Sesser's 7th turnover.
out of bounds to the Panthers with 3 seconds left. Yates comes into Riggins. He loses it. Shot by Kitchen. In and out, no good. At the end of one, 17-5. We'll be back.
Valpo Home Furnishings has been serving the area for nearly 30 years with quality furniture, appliances, and bedding. Their goal at Valpo Home Furnishings is to give you a great selection of home furnishings, appliances, and bedding at a great price with outstanding hometown customer service. If you're in the market for new or updated furniture, appliances, or bedding, check out the selection at Valpo's, 103 East Main Street on the south side of the square in McLeansboro, and visit their website at valpohomefurnishings.com.
All right, back here at Rich Aaron, 17-5. Jay, what are your thoughts on the Panthers here in the early going?
They're looking really good, Danny. I mean, this defense has caused 7 turnovers in the first quarter. And then the other thing we haven't really mentioned, though, Sesser's been out-rebounded 2-1. I mean, Pinckneyville's got 6 rebounds. Sesser only has 3. So, I mean, they're getting beat defensively. They're getting beat on the boards. And, it's going to be a long next 3 quarters for Sesser unless they take care of the ball a little bit better and, hit the boards.
It's going to be a common thing of the week, I'd say. Anybody matched up with this Panthers team, they're going to come out here and make a statement if they can. Woodland now with the basketball. Sesser will have first chance. Down low they go. Shot put up by number 20. That is Gunner. It's no good. Back the other way we go. Yates now with the basketball. Around the horn to Restoff. They skip it across the Kitchen. There he is for 3. No. Stepped out of bounds on the rebound. That is Tanner. Back the other way will come. 17-5, 7:25. First half action from the 47th annual B.I.T. tournament. Woodland now with the basketball. He's working on Restoff. Here comes the double team. They find Gunner. Now up top to Eubanks. Now to Kirk. To Gunner. To Kirk. Back door. And Sesser got 2 hands on it and off of Sesser. Tanner Eubanks couldn't gather it in. Dawson Yates now with the basketball. To Scott, down low to Tanner. Kicks it out top to Restoff. Over he comes to Kitchen. Kitchen now with the basketball. Over to Yates. Sesser in a good man-to-man defense. They're playing some defense too, but Pinckneyville's got so many weapons. Tanner's cut off. He finds Restoff out top to Kitchen now. Over they go to Restoff. He tries to drive baseline, flips it out to Scott, to Tanner, skips it to Kitchen.
Well, Sesser's doing a really good job defensively here, making Pinckneyville really have to work for everything.
They skip it over to Kitchen for 3.
Wow.
And that's such a dagger. You worked and worked and worked on defense, and then a guy's got a hand in his face and just drains a 3 on you. 5:59. Woodland's going to be fouled by Restoff. Bates coming back in for Sesser.
They made Pinckneyville, it looked like pass that ball around for, a good minute, Danny. And
then get drilled with a 3.
Yep.
20-5, 5:57 left here in the half. That is Kislowski with the basketball now. He goes to Gunner. Back to Kislowski. Down low they go. Winds up in the hand of Logan Kirk. I don't know how it got there, but somehow it did. 20-7, back the other way.
Offensive foul, pushed off there, extended that arm.
Scott's going to pick up a foul. His second.
It's going to be his second. That
5:35 left in half.
You know, the Red Devils, going to be spending a lot of time here the rest of this quarter at the charity stripe.
Got a jump ball, Riggins and Kozlowski.
Forced a jump ball, possession arrow, Pinckneyville. That's the same thing as a turnover.
Yep, sure is. At the midcourt stripe. I mean, you can't turn your head. They're going to have it. Yates now with the basketball. He goes to Kitchen. To Scott. Over to Yates. Up top to Riggins. Now to Scott. Back to Tanner. Now to Riggins. Shot by Scott down the lane. They're just like a surgeon. They just whack and whack and whack and finally cut a piece off of you.
What I like, what Wagner's doing right now is having Scott out there with a second foul. So he's having to play with 2 fouls, knowing that if he picks up his third here.
Kitchen from the free throw line off of another turnover.
So he's having to be aggressive but be smart.
24-7. Gunner now with the basketball. Stolen away by Yates. Takes it up and lays it in.
That's Yates' first points this quarter, Danny.
26-7.
He's got 12 now on the night.
Bates with the basketball to Gunner. To Kirk, now to Eubanks. Back to Gunner, now to Kozlowski. Tried to go to Kirk, knocked away by Scott. They outlet it to Tanner. Up and in. They run the floor so good.
Sesser's 10th turnover.
28-7. We got a timeout. We'll take one too.
Vaughn Equipment is a family-owned and operated business in Fairfield that's committed to providing quality equipment to the farm, construction, tractor-trailer, marine, and oil field industries. They feature a great selection of new and pre-owned trucks, trailers, farm equipment, construction equipment, and rental equipment. Their inventory changes weekly, and you can see it all in person or on their website. Whatever you're looking for to do the job right, Vaughn Equipment can help you. They're located at 1102 South 1st Street in Fairfield, or call 842-3500.
We'd also like to thank York Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy. They offer a full line of medication, MTM services, vaccinations, and they have a durable line of medical equipment such as nebulizers and wheelchairs. Give the hometown folks, York Pharmacy, a call, 643-3524 on the south side of the square in McLeansboro.
Busy week of basketball, Danny, this week. Hopefully everybody remembers the Lady Foxes junior high basketball team plays at Rend Lake
Saturday morning at 9:30. They'll be taking on Carterville, correct?
Yes.
28-7 here. Woodland now with the basketball. He gets it up in the front court to Kirk. Now over to Bates. Over they go to Kozlowski. Pinckneyville has went, well, they're in a man, but boy, they are in a sagging man. It almost looked like a zone.
Yeah, it almost looks like a little 2-3 zone.
Yeah, they're just kind of with your man, but if he comes into your area, you take him. They're just switching off and kind of holding service on the rest of the guys.
Yeah, I believe they are in a little 2-3 zone.
Shot by Woodland is up and in. Gavin Woodland gets 2. 28-9, 2:57. Kirk down in the corner, he goes to Tanner. Skips it across. Look how they zip the ball.
Yeah, they pass the ball with authority, and there's
Kitchen. Gave a little ball fake, took it to the hole, couldn't finish, and there's Tanner to clean it up. He finds Riggins. No good, a travel. Back the other way. They'll let you have a lot of steps anymore, but not that many, young man.
No, you got to go 2 levels up. Go for them. You got to be in the NBA for that one. And you probably had an extra step to go on top of that.
I guarantee you had 1 extra. I thought they was awful generous the way it was. Kirk now, he goes to Gunner. Over they go to Woodland. Yates on him. Woodland comes to Keselowski, now to Woodland. Almost turned over by Gunner. They find Kirk. Kirk tried to go, and his man took off back door on him. Turnover number, how many?
11.
Yates now with the basketball. We're down to the final 158.5. He goes right side to Duke Riggins. Now up to Tanner. To Yates. Yates over to Hunter Riggins. He takes it to the hole and scores. I'm not sure he didn't walk there, but he got by with it.
Yeah, that's.
I guarantee you it was
the same move as the last time.
It was a walk when I played. But anymore, I see kids start at the free throw line and wind up under the basket, and they're 5'7". Knocked away by the Panthers. Up to Kitchen. Riggs coming down the lane, and he scores. They just run the field, or run the floor so efficient.
Who made that basket, Danny?
Hunter Riggins.
Hunter Riggins.
32-8, 107. Gunner with the basketball. Comes to Kirk on the right side. He takes it, he's cut off to Keselowski. Out of bounds, turnover number 13. Baker's dozen for the Red Devils. We're down to 55
and
seconds
the
here.
other side of that is Pinckneyville has 2 turnovers, Danny.
Yeah.
They are taking care of the ball, and, they're coming out making a statement.
That's right.
This week.
Yates now with the basketball. I'm sure there's some teams up there. Backdoor play by Tanner. He gets hammered. He'll go to the line. I'm sure there's 4 more teams sitting up here scratching their heads right now thinking, wow, what are we going to do to control this? Grant Tanner got the first one. 33-9.
That's his 7th point of the night, Danny.
Coming in is number 30, Shapansky, Vaden Shapansky. Second one is good by Tanner also, 34-9. Woodside with the basketball. Or Woodland, not Woodside. Woodside was a Pinckneyville name. I'm thinking Panthers. Stolen away. Riggins loses it, picked up by Shapansky. He's going to be fouled by
Gunner.
Garrett Gunner picks up the foul, going to the free throw line. Vaden Shapansky. Shapinsky, I think. Used to work with a guy called Ernie Shapinsky. That may be his son. 35-9. And he got them both. 36-9.
6 for 6 from the line, the Panthers are this evening, so.
Woodland now with the basketball. We're down to 15. To Kirk. Up top, shot put up by number 30 who's in the game. It's blocked. That was Newberry. And your halftime score, 36-9 here at Rich Herron. We'll take a break, hear from some of our sponsors, and we'll be back with our halftime report.
Draper Insurance Agency in Dahlgren is owned and operated by licensed agent Carl Youngblood. Carl grew up on a dairy farm and worked for Smith Ag for more than 10 years. His background enables him to relate well to farmers in Southern Illinois. Carl offers a full range of services, including property, casualty, life, and health. He's an independent agent representing multiple companies to ensure very competitive rates. Drop by and see Carl Youngblood at Draper Insurance Agency, located on the highway in Dahlgren, or call for an appointment at 736-2394. He's a proud supporter of the High School Videocast Network.
Fender Mender Auto Body has been serving McLeansboro and surrounding communities for 33 years. Fender Mender uses the very latest in technology and techniques that meet or exceed industry standards. Their ICAR and ATEG trained technicians maintain the highest level of proficiency possible through continued education and hands-on training. Scott and Teresa would like to say thank you to all of their customers for the opportunity to serve in your time of need. Fender Mender Auto Body, collision repair from people who care.
The old saying goes, nothing beats free. People's National Bank agrees. Free checking is just that, free. You get free paper statements. Your first box of checks are free. Unlimited check writing plus free access to over 25,000 ATMs nationwide with the Money Pass network. If you like free, and we think you do, stop by People's National Bank today and open your free checking with only $100. People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois farmers and businesses since 1909. Member FDIC.
This broadcast is made possible by Barnard's Soil Service, located in Wayne City, offering multiple services to the farming community, including crop input recommendations, custom application, field records, seed test plots, seed treatment, soil testing, and much more. Barnard's Soil Service is located at 303 East Smith Street in Wayne City, and their phone number is 895-2116. Additional details available on the company website at barnards.com. Barnard Soil Service in Wayne City.
Considering a visit to a chiropractor? Wait no longer. Come to Watkins Family Chiropractic next to the post office in McLeansboro, or call for an appointment at 643-3833. For the past 12 years, Dr. Brett Watkins has been serving the community. He offers acupuncture and chiropractic adjustments for sciatic nerve pain, headache, muscle ache, and overall general health. In addition, Dr. Watkins carries a full range of vitamins. Most insurance cards are accepted. Watkins Family Chiropractic is a proud supporter of the High School Sports Videocast Network.
All right, back here at Rich Heron Gym, 36-9 is our score, Jay. You got some halftime stuff for us?
Oh, yeah, Danny. For the Panthers, Dawson Yates with 12, Grant Tanner with 8, Dre Scott with 4, Hunter Riggins with 4, Vaden Shapinski with 2, and Devin Kitchen with 6 for a total of 36 points here in the first half. And I think the most impressive thing to me was only 2 turnovers by the Panthers.
You know, that's what you call taking care of the basketball.
That is taking care of, yes. And for the Red Devils, Garrett Gunner with 2 points, Logan Kirk with 2, Peyton Bates with 1, Riker Kozlowski with 2, and Gavin Wooden with 2. And 14 turnovers. So I believe, Danny, the story of this game, the first half, is Pinckneyville defense.
Pinckneyville defense.
In your jersey.
Once again, your halftime report was brought to you by Tefteller Motors. Let's see what our pal Al has to say.
To keep my hands on myself, pick up dust them off, put them back up on the shelf. Just my little baby girl is in need. Am I coming out of left field? Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks. I've been feeling it since 1966 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still.
Happening now. Free high fives, complimentary with every purchase of a new or pre-owned vehicle, while supplies last. High fives may be redeemed upon request or spontaneously and accompanied by feelings of happiness, satisfaction, and or the urge to share your positive experience on various social media platforms or via word of mouth with family and friends. Teffer Motors humbly encourages both. Teffer Motors, your hometown source for all your automotive needs.
The difference between profit and loss is razor thin in today's market. Luckily, your GSI dealer is there to help you stay in the black. Capturing futures carry and improving your basis with increased on-farm storage on average could earn a 50-cent per bushel difference. Taking advantage of early harvest and saving with on-farm drying makes a profitability difference. Proven and dependable grain systems that boost your bottom line, that's the GSI difference.
Do you enjoy local sports talk? Well, then you don't want to miss The Sports Couch every Saturday morning at 8:30 on Super Hits AM 1210 and AreaSports.net. The Sports Couch is 90 minutes of great local sports talk where we visit with area coaches and other local media covering the sports in our area. You never know who's going to be on the couch. So join us for The Sports Couch Saturday morning at 8:30 on Super Hits AM 1210 and on AreaSports.net.
Beautiful, spacious skies, purple mountains, and amber waves. For more than 70 years, Shelter Insurance has protected families as they've lived, laughed, and loved all of life's beauty. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Agent Melissa Walden.
Hey basketball fans, you're invited to enjoy an evening with the Blonde Bomber, Jay Scheidler. He's coming to the Edwards County High School in Albion on Saturday, April 11th. Jay Scheidler won a state championship with Lawrenceville in 1974 and finished third in 76. He also won a national championship with Kentucky in 1978. And he was selected as Mr. Basketball in the state of Illinois during his senior year when he averaged over 32 points per game. Nobody else in Illinois has ever shot the basketball with the accuracy or the range of Jay Scheidler. And he could jump out of the gym, too. Jay Scheidler will tell all about his basketball stories and share his faith during an evening with the Blonde Bomber. Make plans to come out and hear and meet Jay Scheidler, the Blonde Bomber, on Saturday, April 11th at the Edwards County High School Gym in Albion. Tickets are just $20 each, which includes the meal. And music will be provided by the Judah First Band. Find more information by going to goodconcerts.com. That's goodconcerts.com.
Hamilton Memorial Family Clinics are pleased to welcome new providers to our Carmi Family Clinic on Oak Street. Jamie Jacobs is a family nurse practitioner that not only calls White County home, but has 5 years of critical care experience. Also new to our team, internist Dr. Brett Schwarm has decades of expertise in providing adult and pediatric care. Hamilton Memorial Hospital Carmi Family Clinic has you covered. Plus, don't forget, weekend walk-in clinics on Saturdays for those unexpected illnesses. It really is all about your health at Hamilton Memorial Hospital Carmi Family Clinic.
Back here at Rich Heron Gym, we're getting ready to start the third quarter, Jay, and Sesser-Valier has got a lot of work to do against a great Pinckneyville team.
Oh, yeah. I think, if anything, right now, what Sesser wants to do is just put together a decent second half so they can try to carry that over into Wednesday. And I think Wagner over there at Pinckneyville is thinking, let's get to that continuous clock in the fourth quarter.
Sesser has the ball to start the second half. That's Bates with the basketball now. Up top he goes to Kislowski. Over he comes to Kirk.
And Pinckneyville's came out in that 2-3 zone again, Danny.
Bates now to Kirk. And they just keep pushing him more and more toward the half line. Then they got a hand on it, rest off, and he leads it out to Yates. Left it a little too far, tracked it down, but here comes Scott down the lane, and he scores. I'm telling you, they're just like a well-oiled machine. They've played together enough. They know what the other one's thinking. Kozlowski with the basketball now. He goes right side to Bates, up top to Gunner. Kozlowski down the lane, back to Kirk. Now to Eubanks. He's going to be fouled by Yates. Going to the free throw line will be Tanner Eubanks. 38-9. In and out, no good. Eubanks will have one more. Got it. 38-10. Quickly the Panthers up to Kitchen. Now to Scott. He takes it down the lane, muscles a shot up, no good. Kitchen cleans up the mess.
Yep.
Now to Yates, down the lane, switches hands. Didn't go, but he's going to be fouled by Gunner. He'll go to the line for two.
It'll be his third foul.
Took it from right to left-handed to take it away from the defense. Dawson Yates.
You know, looking forward to Wednesday's game, Danny. You know, Pinckneyville's length. You know, I think that's where, you know, Foxes are going to have a little bit of problems Wednesday is that length.
The pressure. 40-10. Doug Miller's got to be thinking, what am I going to do here? Same thing Shane Gardner's thinking right now. What do I do? 40-10, 6:21. Inside to Gunner. He spins, and there's three people there trying to take it away from him. Back door knocked away by Scott. Ball's on the floor, still on the floor. Gunner comes away with it. Eubanks out to Bates. Back door they go to Kirk.
Stepped on the line and a turnover. One of the things I've noticed, Danny, in this game is, you know, Sesser's only shot one outside shot the whole game.
Pinckneyville would like them not to shot any. That was their goal. Kirk now with the basketball. Up top to Tanner. Now to Yates. Now to Scott. Over goes the Restoff. Up to Tanner. Now to Scott. Kitchen with the basketball. Tried to go back door. Knocked away by Kirk. He flips it up to Kozlowski. And out of bounds. Another turnover. Yates now for the Panthers. To Kitchen. To Restoff. Tanner skips it to Yates. Short on that one. Tipped around. Winds up in the hands of Restoff, and he gets a layup. I tell you, they just all handle the ball. They're always in attack mode.
Everybody can rebound. Everybody handles the ball. Everybody can shoot.
You could see why they were the number one team in the state till they lost to Nashville, but how good's Nashville?
Well, that goes back to numerous times where, you know what, a team can have an off night. And, I mean, because Nashville beat Pinckneyville, but I believe it was by about 15 or so.
Yeah, I had them down by 18 at one time. It was 53-38 was the final. Out in the corner they go to Kozlowski for three. In and out, no good. Yates with the rebound. Quickly, here come the Panthers. Tanner skips it over to Restoff. Stolen away by Kirk. One of the few boo-boos for the Panthers. Kirk to Bates. Back to Kirk. Now to Eubanks. Blocked by Kitchen, but he's going to be called for a foul. 2 shots for Tanner Eubanks. 42-10, 3:51 left here in the quarter. First one is good. Coming in is number 11, Duke Riggs, and number 24, Hunter Riggins. Duke Riggins and Hunter Riggins. Eubanks will have one more. Short. Riggins clears it to Yates. Down low to Scott. He missed it. Rebound pulled out of there by Bates. Bates goes right side to Eubanks. Now up top to Gunner. Down in the corner to Bates. It's short. Oh, it goes off of Riggins' back, out of bounds.
Yeah, Eubanks did a nice job there grabbing the ball and just throwing it right off Pinckneyville to keep possession.
Sesser will have another opportunity. They trail 42-11, 3:24 left here in the third quarter. Woodland to Kirk. Through the hands of Bates. Back the other way will come.
Another turnover, Danny.
Another turnover. Yates now with the basketball. He comes right side to Riggins. Hunter Riggins. Up to Duke Riggins. Over they go around the horn. Down low to Scott, and he just laid him just a little bit too much.
That's Pinckneyville's third turnover this quarter, Danny. You know, they're getting a little sloppy out there for them.
Yeah, for them. Gunner now for the Red Devils. He goes to Woodland. Back to Gunner. He's going to be fouled by Hunter Riggins. Third foul on Pinckneyville. Bates trying to get it inbounds. He finds Woodland. Gavin Woodland. Woodland trying to work on Scott. Scott blocks it. Back the other way we come. Here he comes handling the basketball. Down in the corner to Yates. Over to Riggins. Nice little ball fake. Takes it to the rack. Jump hook. Comes off. Woodland with the rebound.
Nice little shot fake to create that, but just wasn't able to finish.
Eubanks now with the basketball. Blocked by Yates. We're going to have a foul.
Going to say you got him with the body, I guess.
42-11, 2:06. Tanner Eubanks for a pair.
That's Yates' second.
Kitchen's going to come back in the game. First one is good. Scott's going to take a break. Dre Scott. Eubank gets another one. Kaliski. Kalowski. Ain't that how you say that?
Kozlowski.
Down low they go.
That's how I'm saying it.
Yeah. Kitchen misses a bunny, and Bobby Wagner won't like that. Going to have a foul. Count the bucket. Foul's going to be on Duke Riggins.
His first, team fifth. And that's Sesser's first field goal they've made this quarter, Danny.
Coming in is Noah Carter. Riggins going to have to go to the bench because he let his man get by him. Yates with the rebound. Quickly in the front court to Hunter Riggins. Up top to Carter, now over to Yates, down on the baseline to Kitchen. Up top to Tanner, inside to Riggins. Going to get called for a travel.
Their first turnover. And Danny?
Restoff's going to come in for him.
This quarter, it's 6-6.
Not very proficient by the Panthers. Not what they did the first two quarters.
No.
42-15.
With it, they've got out of that zone, got back into this man. They're going to try to create a few more turnovers and try to get something off.
Well, I'm sure he'd like to get it up to that 30-point deal so they can kind of coast. You know, this is going to be about saving energy and stuff by the end of the week.
Yeah.
The teams that can conserve the most, because you get to Friday, you play 3 games in about a little over 24 hours. Going to have a foul on Carter. Gavin Woodland to the line for 2. First one is good. Second one's no good. Tipped around. Pulled out of there by Tanner. Quickly in the front court. Here they come. Carter with the basketball. Up top to Kitchen. Tried to go low to Tanner. He's going to be fouled by Bates. Be out of bounds to the Panthers. 42-16, 48 ticks here in the third quarter. And it comes to Tanner, blocked by Gunner. It'll stay with the Panthers. Yates going to be triggering. He comes into Tanner, skips across court to Restoff. Restoff has it stripped away, but it winds up in the hands of Kitchen. 44-16. Talk about being in the right place at the right time. We're down to 28. Bates with the basketball. Woodland now. Kozlowski. To Bates. Off the iron, no good. Kitchen with the rebound. He clears it to Yates. Yates from three-quarter court. It was right on line. It just needed about a foot.
Just a foot short.
At the end of 3, 44-16. We'll be back.
It's all about convenient, quality care you can count on at Hamilton Memorial Hospital and Family Clinics. Now offering weekend urgent care hours at 2 convenient locations, Hamilton Memorial's McLeansboro Family Clinic and our Carmi Family Clinic located on Oak Street. Walk in for fast treatment for those unexpected minor injuries and illnesses on Saturday and Sunday. Check out hmhospital.org for McLeansboro and Carmi Family Clinic weekend urgent care hours. It really is all about you at Hamilton Memorial Hospital and Family Clinics.
All right, we'd like to thank Kelly Electric Heating and Air Conditioning in McLeansboro. If you're having problems with any of these things or you just need an upgrade, give Andy a call, 643-2752. Also, for all your tax and accounting needs, call CPAs Kara Bowling and Lynn Smith at Bowling & Associates CPA Firm in McLeansboro, 643-3320.
You know, Danny, right there, those commercials, those sponsors, that's where you know, everybody watching needs to get out there, thank these people. Because,
need to make sure and tell them, because without them we couldn't be here, and they enjoy hearing that people care about them sponsoring these games. So make sure you tell them.
And I've mentioned it to you, Danny, but the quality that's being put out is it's amazing to be able to watch a game at home with this quality high school ball game.
Shot there by number 22, Noah Carter. So we got a continuous clock now here to fourth quarter. Bates with the basketball. To Gunner. Kozlowski. Now to Woodland. Woodland, Kozlowski back door. We got a blocking foul on Carter.
Be his third.
Be one and the bonus.
Now when we play Sesser later this week, Danny, be interesting to see if they try that back door as much as they've tried against Pinckneyville, because I believe that's about the 12th or 13th time they've tried to go back door on.
And the reason they're doing that is because the Panthers are putting so much pressure on up on the front, overplaying.
Yep.
46-17. Coming in are both the Riggses, Duke Riggins and Hunter Riggins. Kozlowski gets the second one.
And the clock just kept it moving, Danny. We've got 6 minutes of basketball left here.
Rest off now, up top to Riggins. Around to Carter. Tried to go down low to Tanner. Gunner, knocks it out of bounds. Coming in number 30, that's Shapansky. And for Sesser, number 21, Schuenbacher. And number 12, Caden Snow. Was that a turnover or a shot?
That was a shot there.
Woodland now with the basketball, trying to work against Restoff. He gets by. 46-20, 5:25 to play. Riggins to Restoff. He gets called for an offensive foul.
His third, team 8th.
46-20. Out in the corner they go to Snow. Inside to number 30, that's Shapansky. 30 is Newberry. 12 for Christopher Snow. Woodland. Missed the bunny. Rebound by Shapansky.
Yeah, he beat his guy, just wasn't able to finish.
Rest off to Riggins. Hunter Riggins for two. 48-20. .4:11 to play. Woodland now with the basketball. Kozlowski. Down low to number 30, that's Newberry. Pulled out of the air by 21, that is Schuenbacher. Belcher, not Bacher, Belcher, ain't it? B-A-E.
Schuenbachler.
Bachler. Shapansky's going to pick up a foul. Coming in for Pinckneyville is number 25, Niall Adcock.
Oh, Pinckneyville's fans.
Coming in for Sesser, Jaden Lance.
Didn't like that call,
no, they
Danny.
didn't.
But, fouls are 9-2, but, when you play that type of defense.
You're going to pick up some fouls.
Yep.
Woodland gets one. Coming in is number 10. That is Gabe Gunner. He's a freshman. Man, they just keep coming in. There's been a Gunner over there for 100 years. 48-22. Adcock's going to inbound it to Riggins. To Carter. Throwed out of bounds by Adcock. Riggins went back door, and he'd already committed to throwing.
Yeah, the Red Devils have done a much better job this half. They've only turned the ball over 5 times, Danny, versus the first half it was 14.
Pinckneyville kind of let the pressure up a little bit.
Yeah.
We still played good defense. We just wasn't inside your jersey. We were a half a step away from you.
I say that, then there's a steal by Pinckneyville.
Riggins down in the corner to Duke Riggins. Back to Shapinski. He's going to be fouled. Coming in for Sesser is number 11, Cade Shadowins. Number 32, Zach Stanley. And number 42, Blake Minzer. So I think Shane Garner may have all his in the game. At the free throw line is Shapinski. Got it. Both of them. 50-22. We're down to the final 48 seconds here. We'll have a quick wrap up. We'll get out of here. You'll have to refresh as I get the game reloaded, and we'll have the Benton Rangers and the Hamilton County Foxes coming up here shortly. Stolen away by Pinckneyville. Shapinski to Carter. We're down to the final 10, 9. Your final is going to be 50-22 here tonight. Jay's going to get us figured up.
I'm ready to go.
You're
Danny.
ready. Let's do it.
All right, for the Sesser-Valier Red Devils, Garrett Gunner with 2, Logan Kirk with 4, Peyton Bates with 1, Riker Kozlowski with 4, Tanner Eubanks with 4, and Gavin Woodland with 6 for the victorious Pinckneyville Panthers. Ben Restoff with 2, Dawson Yates with 14. Let's see, we had Grant Tanner with 8, Noah Carter with 2, Dre Scott with 6, Hunter Riggins with 6, Vaden Shapinski with 4, and Devin Kitchen with 9. So story of the game, Danny, for me, Pinckneyville defense.
Pinckneyville Panthers moved to 1-0. We'll be back in just a little bit. So long from Rich Herring.